Hello guys, and welcome to Halloween on Military Street. And today's episode is very near and dear to my heart as we dive into the Artillery Company of Newport. It was my home base, my militia, for 15 years, and where I learned not only military discipline, but how to arm every gun in that place, from the Paul Revere's to the 3-inch rare World War I French piece in the back. Now, the Artillery Company of Newport started in 1741. This area did not see revolutionary combat. There were actually quite a few of them stayed loyalists to the king, which is one of the reasons they are the oldest serving militia in the United States. They never had to change their charter, whereas others did after the American Revolution. And they are still in operation today. So if you get a chance to go down there in the summer, usually on the weekends, check them out. They're pretty sharp. Those guns are awesome. Catching them in their heyday and popping off. Also a very great treat. Not only is there guns in there, but there are also uniforms inside of there. And there are some very rare uniforms in there. The president of Egypt has his only military uniform inside there. There's quite a bit, guys. So go in there, spend some time, donate, purchase some goods, keep this militia up and going. They are looking for young blood too, by the way. They are always looking for young blood, both male and female, to help move this armory up to where it needs to be. Right now, if you go down there, a lot of the same people that I served with over 20 years ago are still there, and they are getting tired. So we need to breathe some life back into this group so it does not fade away. Now, the Artillery Company of Newport has been pretty much involved in every conflict up into World War. And members of the Artillery Company have been involved in conflicts after that as well, right up to present day. So it still has a lot of present military. You can see the Civil War pieces in there, and then going forward, it's, like I said, it's a beautiful armory. It's got a lot of cool stuff in there. I could spend a whole episode on the guns, and I think I will one day. I'll take a picture of some of the guns, and we'll talk about the details of that. But please go down there and check this out. They're only open for the weekends up until Columbus Day, and I think after that it's by appointment only. But if you're looking to become a member, like I said, of this militia unit, you're young, you're able-bodied, male, female. You don't have to be young either, guys. I'm just saying, working the guns, it helps. They take all members inside there to get you guys going inside. They are very accommodationable for most of the area inside of here, if not all. So there's a lot of cool stuff down here. That building itself was built in 1835. The one that you see now, it was put on top of an area that had burnt down. So the one that's there, that's the one that has been there since 1835, but the unit has been around since 1741. So it's really cool. You guys go down there and check that out. My family members have all been a part of that, from my little sister to myself. My father is an ex-colonel, Colonel Gardner, and my mother, Joyce Gardner, was the first captain in the artillery company that was a female. But not only the first female captain, but the first female adjutant captain of the Artillery Company of Newport. Very proud of her. That was her way of serving their country. And a lot of people in here in this unit, they might not be able to serve the military, but this is how they do serve their country, so that you guys will remember. They honor the governor, the president, and all sorts of military. Hello, guys. The one and only Captain Rendrag here, and I am in the mix of going into my living space. We are going to have a conversation with those gnomes that are interacting with me. It still belittles me that and bewithers me that they are actually not a figment of my imagination, unless my head medication is telling me otherwise. We need to have a conversation because being tranked and tied down and try to be turned into a clown, that is not acceptable. Hunting me down, that is not acceptable either. And I don't want to have to hurt these little guys because I know my daughters really like them. So I'm going to have a conversation with them real quick. I'm going to be nice about it. Remember, I'm going to listen twice, speak once. They better be doing the same. All right, guys, we have some issues here. Now, I know you guys are involved in the whole trying to have Chuckles take over my body stuff. I've been told by some reliable sources that it's you guys. I know you're not drawing over there, and I know you're not eating. You're pretending to because I just caught you guys in the act of trying to do something, and I drew that. You did not draw that.
Well, yeah, maybe you did draw it. I'm too eating. I'm having a healthy bowl of Greek rice. He's not doing that. I gotta be honest. He's lying. He doesn't eat anything but candy. So, yeah, it wasn't him. We're in trouble, aren't we?
Actually, guys, yeah, you're in a little bit of trouble, and we gotta talk about this. It is not nice to trank someone, first of all, or hire someone to trank me. Sending out Captain Killjoy Corporal Killjoy. I just gave him a rank advancement. Corporal Killjoy to trank me so that Chuckles can take over my body? What is wrong with you guys? Why would you want that guy even up here? He's down in the basis of hell for a reason. He was taken out of me for a reason. You really don't want that guy here. The one that you see me gearing up as, and putting in the wrestling ring, that is not the authentic Chuckles. That is an act. It's an actor. I'm acting, right? And I know that one brings money. So you don't want the real one here. Trust me, it's bad for all of us.
Well, I think he's right, guys. We didn't think about that, but harming other people is not good. That's not what we do. No, it's not, but we're afraid of the repercussions of Chuckles. He's going to be mad if he finds out we don't want to do it anymore. So what do we do? You got any ideas, Captain Rendrag?
I really don't. I'm going to have to think about this. Maybe I'll call my daughters, and they can give me some great ideas how to help out with this later on. But for the time being, stop it. Don't be doing any incantations. If you're going to work magic, do some good stuff, Stay away from that boggling goblin. He is no good either. He looks like he's helping you out, and in reality, he works for that clown, so he's helping himself out. He's not going to help you guys. He's helping himself, and trust me, if he gets the opportunity, he is a boglin. He will eat you. Okay, he's not picky. He eats goblins, he eats trolls, he eats gnomes. He's a mythical monster munching machine. So just don't do it, guys, all right? So I'm going to return back to the show and hosting what it's at there. Enjoy it, guys. Go play some video games or something. I got some great systems in here. I got the Atari, I got the Xbox, I got a Sega, I got a Nintendo. Pick something useful and play that, all right? Stay out of the other stuff.
Okay, no more incantations of evilness. We will only play with our good magic. We promise. We'll help the show out, too. We got some ideas. I've been playing around and I invented this really cool machine. So, the next episode, we'll put it on.
All right, guys, welcome back. You are watching Halloween on Military Street. And here I'm about to give a little conversation about my Uncle Doug, Lieutenant Doug Stanford of the Artillery Company in Newport. He was also a part of the naval band in the United States Navy. He would later come on. He joined around the same time as we did in the Artillery Company, and he became our bugler. Bugles were very important in the American Civil War, and they're still used today. And Uncle Doug was really one of the founding fathers that pulled out a lot of what you see on that floor. Many hours with him, Captain Pike, could be Lieutenant Pike now, Captain Gardner, my mom, and of course Colonel Gardner and myself, getting a lot of the artifacts back to where they needed to be, being cleaned properly and safely and restored. So a lot of what the Artillery Company is now, it's due to him. So he did actually have a heart attack inside this building, and right where the chain used to be is where he fell. So he passed away doing what he loved, which was working in that armory. He was a great uncle, a great man, and you will be missed. Rest in peace, Uncle Doug. Hey guys, I hope that video was disturbing for you. I hope you have been enjoying Halloween on Military Street. Make sure to like and subscribe. A little shout out here before we go into the final music video. This food was from a really good spot, great spot down in downtown Newport called Buskers. Go down there. The food is inexpensive. It is authentic Irish food. I think you guys will like it.
Oh, these little gnomes. They think they can just quit on me? Give up? You're in too deep, little guys. There's no giving up on me. So you want to, huh? Want to throw in the towel? Well, maybe I'll use that towel when I come back to cover you up when I put you back in the ground. I will get out of here. I will get what I want. And that includes being the only Chuckles out there.